Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making this. It wasn't intended to go in a journal originally, but I thought I'd do that on screen. I just made it as a little prototype, and it's all the prototype is this little foldy thing. But then I've included this as well, flip out. And if you've got slightly smaller paper, I would put it on that side if you're going to put it in your journal. Even though it will flip out, and you can actually that's a good idea actually to hold the ribbon together. You can actually still journal on that side because it's quite a nice strong piece there. And also, if you wanted to incorporate the whole thing into the ribbon, I would put the ribbon against this page here. I didn't do that. I did think of it, but it's sort of like I get distracted. Yeah, okay. And also let me just see if I can find I got the prototype. Oh, it's here. This is the prototype. Yeah, so it's different. So that's if you wanted to make something like that as well. I didn't have the envelope either, but if you wanted to add the envelope as well, there's a little place there. That's a 1.5 by 2 inch envelope there as well, which would easily fit there. That's made out of book page. I've made it out of book page, 6 by 6 papers. You don't have to use you can use just 6 by 6, but I wanted to make it a bit more rustic. Or is it rustic? I don't know if that's the proper word. Anyway, that looks a bit more clean cut there, and I've done that. And I haven't put a thing for the pocket there, but that would change it up to be different, wouldn't it? Yeah, quite like that. Change it up or change it down, whatever you like. And so that's the idea for that, and I've put that on the front. I'll demo my new rubber stamp. I think that's amazing, that rubber stamp. Right, I managed to find it at the end. Okay, do hope you like this today, so please join me and I'll show you how to make this. Hopefully you will see how I rectify problems that I have on the way as well. Sometimes fixing this together is very difficult. I managed to get it perfectly straight now by trying different ways of doing it. Okay, so that's that will hopefully help as well, because it is difficult sometimes to get that on the page. Yeah, okay, so hopefully you will join me today and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed already. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you how to make this. Right then, so I've got my little, where's my little prototype? I'm doing it different though. Okay, I'm going to do it different to this. Look, I've got my posh jumper on. You don't know about the scruffy jumper keeping me warm. Right. I'm always doing that. Yeah, I actually wore the scruffy jumper on mine and I forgot all about rolling my sleeves up. Right, so what I'm doing is making this little tag thing. I'm going to put it so it fixes in your journal. And then I'm thinking about making it extra little flip out as well. So we'll see. Okay. It's got a little envelope as well, yeah. So that's made with a maker. You don't have to make it with a maker, but anyway, I've got my tag ready. I've got a tag. It's a bit like this. Okay, no, don't go in that. That's the decoration there. So I've got my decoration ready. I've got the backing ready, which is going to be different to this, because I think I'm going to make it a bit more rusticy, or what? Rustic, is that word? Is that the right word? I don't know. 6 inches by 3.5. That's going to be. So I need my cutter, which is underneath everything at the moment. Now I've just tipped everything off quickly, as you do. Right, okay, so it doesn't matter which way around this goes, because this is anyway up paper. I love this paper. It's a digital, it's a floral one, and then at the end they've got this, and I adore it. This will make 6 by 6 easily by pushing it there. This is a very good board for that. So I'm going to get a 6 by 3.5. So 6 by 3.5 or something like that. Okay, 6 by 3.5. That's a raggy, I know. Yeah, that's the one. Right, and I've got some sort of, where is it? Wait a minute, got to find. So this is like a masterboard type thing as well. So I made a tag out of this, but I'm going to use this as it is. Right, what I've done is, you see, junk mail. That's probably my own. It's either book page or my own time. Is it? Might be dictionary actually, dictionary page all over that. And then I've put some, looks like I put some brush on it or something. Which is like putting water on, you put this like powdery paint on. You could do that with watercolours or anything really. Oh, see, it's got little things, additional things I didn't know about. Right, so this wants to be cut at 6 inches by, I'm going to, have I got a straight edge? I don't think it matters. I'm not doing straight, I'm not doing slight right. I mean, as long as it's fairly straight, I'm happy. I might do that edge. I think that's the edge I've just cut, so let's have that up there. Because it doesn't matter which way around it goes, so that's going to be something like 2 3/4. I might do it a little bit more so I can cut says me, I wasn't going to do it straight, was I? But never mind. I might cut that little bit off. And let's see if I can get that level there. There, somewhere around there, is it? Yeah. So I get a little, oh, hold on, that's not even, is that? Yes, it is, 2 3/4. There we go. And that's got to be something like, oh, it's 6 inches is, oh, actually, yeah, that's a point. I've got to turn that up. So I'm going to cover that with something. Yeah. Yep. So it wants to be something like 6 inches. And then I suppose you could use a piece of this, couldn't you? Because it's going to turn it up for a pocket. So what you would do is turn that up for a pocket, wouldn't you? Yeah, so we're going to have a pocket, so that's going to be turned up like that. So I'm going to cover that with something. It's quite thin. Actually, I need, is it this one? No, it's that one. Right, so you get this piece that you originally cut. This is your main bit, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it at 5 3/4. I'm going to little sliver there, like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be. That's all we need to do on that. And I don't know why did you have to use this? I don't know. I think it's better to use a scoreboard on these little tiny bits because I find it very difficult to fold it because you always get a bumpy bit. I don't know if does anybody else find that they get a bumpy bit in the just checking them in shot there because I'm not very good at being in shot at the moment, so that ignore that. That doesn't, you don't need that. Going to fold that just so make sure I don't get the fold line in the way. Okay, so like this. Right, I've put the tag in the middle. And I've done this thumb notch there, so I don't know whether you could put it here. No, because I'm going to put that there to hide the ribbon or something similar. Then, so I'm going to make a thumb notch now with this. Oops. Here we go. All right, so I made sure is that straight? Yeah. On this side. Okay, so it goes here-ish. Whoa! Nearly always hits me. Right, it didn't that time. Yay! Missed me. Right, so we'll get this. Okay, and then that's got to fold in, so you want that on that side. So I'm going to fold that in. It's got to glue there somewhere. So I'll leave that open perhaps, shall we? Yeah. And then glue that onto there. Let's use the lines. I've got my lines on my desk. Can you see them? Look, the line. So I'm using those. I think they're very useful when you've got this is actually an inch one. You've got a centimetre one or an inch one or whatever. Well, where's my, there it is. Right, so I'll put that there so I can see where that's the fold line on that line now. Let's put that so it's, let's move it up there a bit. Yeah, so where are we? Oh, we've got to just make sure it's going to fold now because, right, okay, let's do it. That's a good idea. Look, do it like that, then it definitely will fold, won't it? Yeah, so yeah, no, we'll do it like that so we can see the fold. Yeah, that's a good idea. Still not. Right, so I'm moving it down to the line. Yeah, I always find that very difficult. So what I'm doing is making sure that's flush there, and then making sure that's away from that little fold there so you can fold it up. Okay, and if it doesn't do it, just fold it and then do it. I think that should work this time. There, is it? Yeah, that seems to have decided that it's right now, so that's good, isn't it? Then we can fold. Then we can glue this together here. Then we can decide what to cover the pocket in. Yay! That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I might use a bit of book page actually because I've got a big book page ready there for the. I did glue that bit, didn't I? Yeah, got a bit of book page there, so I could use that, couldn't I? And perhaps use the other bit for the front. Or should we use that bit for the front because that looks a bit... Went around the corners of that as well. Because, or you could take them out instead. Did I mention I'm going to make it into a tag? I don't know, because I've cut a bit out because I was having trouble with this. Right, okay. You have to turn it round, don't you? 2.5 inches. I mean, you don't have to measure it at all, you can just guess. But I want to cut it with my cutter, yeah. And that there, whatever that is. 3 inches. Oh, there we go. And now I can either, I'm going to cover the pocket with something here, perhaps this bit then. You can stick it on like that, which I think looks a bit, yeah. What about putting some dooley bits in there? Yeah, I could do that. Or you could, and then also, you can, instead of rounding the corners, you could take them out. I'm dying to use this. You don't get to use it very often, only when you're making tickets. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the small one. Yeah, look, oh, that's a bit too small, isn't it? Let's try this one. Yeah, that's it. 14mm one. 14mm, what's that in inches? I don't know. I don't even know what that is, isn't it? 14mm. Well, it's not even that. It's not an inch. It's less than that. Right, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to stick that there, but I'm going to put the ribbon underneath there if I can find some. Okay, I've got to find some ribbon. And I might doodle on that just to make that a bit more, I don't know, interesting. And then I'm going to, because I decided to use what's on my desk as usual, I like to do that. And then I'm going to make that down to about here. Cut off the bottom so it's straight. Okay, so that sort of like straightens that up. So I've nearly cut the side off. Shall we? I don't want to use the green or the... Mind, I think it will be, won't it? So you could perhaps glue that onto there. Glue it onto there, glue it slightly under so it goes foldy bit. I don't know. I'm going to try and fold that up. The attempt, yeah. Yeah, it managed it. Yeah, just because I said, I don't know if I don't know if I said it on video earlier, but I did say that I find it very difficult to make those small folds usually. No, that's only going to be one side, isn't it? Because the other side's going to be longer. So it's going to be over here somewhere, yeah. I'm going to cut that off and then I can try it. Then I'm going to cut that little corner out. There we go. Let's see what we're doing now. I mean, you can be less complicated than this and use double-sided 6x6, but I think this is. I like to try and do a bit of creativity. Yeah, I've decided that why not use these book paper? Why not use these little plant things we've got here? Right, I'm going to fold that over there. Then that gets. Oh yeah, I suppose if you fold it over, and that encloses it. Encloses. That's a word, isn't it? Encloses it. Bits everywhere. What I suppose what you could do is do it in stages, couldn't you? I think that's a good idea because we know we're going to use it, don't we? Let's do it in stages. I'm going to cover that, put that under there like that, not away from the side. I don't think you need to, and that's got to be moved very, very slightly up there. Just take my fingers. Oh, got craft stuff all over my fingers. I was making things before I was doing this, so right, what I could do then is just cut that bit off, couldn't I? Yeah, and glue it over. Why not? Is it now the wrong? Let's have a look, see if that's done that right. No, it's fine. Oh no, it isn't. I think I've got too far over there, look. Yeah. Don't know if I can do that now, can we? I did it right the first time, so I don't know why it's not doing it. This is the price of extra creativity. Did I glue that down? No. That's not very good at being glued, so hopefully it'll be okay. Might be. It will be after a bit. I mean, it's not at first. So So I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to leave that little bit showing because I don't think it's fine. You can't really notice it, can you? Why is that like that? Is that... It's decided it doesn't like it. There we go. So that's back again. So anything you see, just do it straight away. Then it's done. I'm quite good at doing that, you know. That wouldn't be me normally. So that's right, so that goes in there. That goes in there. If the glue decides to come out, there we go. Hopefully that's done it this time. Right, so then you've got that little pocket there, and you've got this little pocket. Yeah, you've got that little pocket there, haven't you? Have I got? I can't remember seeing a little pocket on the other one. Have I got a pocket there? What have I used it for? Oh, I didn't use it. I just put some paper across because it was white. Yeah, I didn't even use the pocket. Right, why aren't we gluing? Because it needs a clip. Yeah, that's right. It needs a clip. Clip. Smack. No, we won't do that. We're not going to clip it. Right, so it just needs a clip to just clip it. We won't give it any other reason. There we go. So just clip there, or you can clip there. I think it will do it if you do in the middle there. Right, okay. So now we've got, and I'm going to show you the tag that I used, that I made. Okay, this is the tag. It was made out of the same paper, the one with the junk mail. Okay, go through letterbox sort of thing. Come to this whatever it is, supermarket. I don't know which one it is. It's Farm Foods or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a leaflet there. And then what I've done is I put an extra paper. It's just normal paper with lines on it. This one. This one, it's got that on the back, but I thought I'd use the lines. And then I thought, oh, the lines are the wrong way round because I did it the wrong way, so I put another one on top to make it go that way. I don't know why I did that. Right, okay, so this has actually got a rubber stamp on it, and I love this rubber stamp. I only got it the other day. So that will fit in there. That is, you could have it a little bit longer, but I wanted 4 inches. It's 2.5 by 4 inches, but you could have it a little bit longer. Whichever way it decides to go in. There we go. I've dumbed that down a bit because it was quite bright. It's bright pink. Because I thought it would go well with the sort of look. It's that colour. So I put green on it because I can't find a light brown. And that. Right, I'm going to now do some tag shape actually. Perhaps we could have done that before, but I didn't. Right, so I'm going to put it sort of here. That's different to what the other one was. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Let's do it like that. Get the same shape the other side. What's it got there? I'm just no nosy now. Oh, cans. Oh, it does. It does look like cans, yeah. Right, and then you can. So that could be a tag there. I don't know what I was going to say now. Right then. Just had a break a minute. Right. Okay. So yeah, the tag goes in there. I made that a tag shape, didn't I? Is that what I last did? Didn't I? Right. Okay. So that's fine. I was thinking about trying to doodle this a minute. I don't know if it's going to actually work. Yeah, it does. So it didn't work very well on this. So we need a permanent one for that. This isn't. Yeah, so that's your thing I'm going to put on the front, but not yet because I'm going to. I was thinking, what else can I do? I need to do something else on it as well. I'm going to spatter gold on it as well. Quite like gold. Right, I'm going to mask places off, so this is how you would do it if you wanted to. I don't need to mask. You don't have to do it like the exact shape. Whatever would work. So that's a piece of thing there. And oh, it's like Australia, look, haha. Right, and then piece there, perhaps. Leave that. We could cover that as well. There's something I don't know. I'm going to have to move it on because I don't want to. Well, I don't know. Knowing me as I do, I probably will spatter on the desk. Right, so that'll do as my gold. There, and then I'm just going to get a brush. Brush. Shall I? I don't know. Let's have it. I don't know. Perhaps we could. I don't know whether we're going to use this again, but let's put this under here. Get a bit of gold on this. Yay. How about that? Or you can have one that use one of those boxes. You know those boxes people to use a cardboard box to put your stuff in. And just yeah, this is just tapping your brush. Look, it does quite small ones, doesn't it? I just want a bit of gold on that. Any other colour? What about a bit of pink? It takes a long time. Yes, I'm just tapping there. You can use a toothbrush, but it sprays everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's on a flat surface, so I was fine. Right, let's get some pink. I've got some pink. It's got mixed with the gold a bit, so perhaps if I'd got it a bit wetter, it would be a bit more bigger. So now that's got spatters of on it as well. I'm not bothered because I think it'll look great whatever I'm going to use it for. Probably have a square. Well, it's quite a square, but never mind. Let's get a bit on there. Let's see what that looks like then. I'm not going to put it on yet though, but I'm just going to decorate it for now and hopefully won't lose it anywhere. There we go. So that's sort of like that. Could have done with a bit over there, couldn't I? Right. Just going to put, don't matter where you put it there. I just want a bit over here, look. Looks like it's missing out, look there. Pink there. Pink, come on. And was there anywhere else? Yeah, down here as well. We're trying to mask you off, dear, so just stay there. I'm getting it on my face. How am I getting it on my face? My face is about a foot away. There we go. Never mind. We'll do that, don't we? We just get into a mess here. Right, so that's that then. So that's how that's gone. I don't know how that looks at all because I can't see it from here. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Looks a bit more as if it belongs. Or shall we just try and just do a little... Try and do a little few more dots. Yeah, you can do that as well, but it'll take ages. Yeah, perhaps on the places you miss, you can, I don't know if I've got that on camera, you can just put some little dots. Okay, and we'll get some more gold actually. Yeah, that's a good idea, but you don't have to do it. Unless you want to sit there and do that for hours. Yeah, you can do that, of course. That'll do it. Right, so that will do nicely, won't it? I shall let that dry. That's got to dry anyway, hasn't it? So I've got to leave that. I'm not sure what I'm doing, actually, with this, because I've not done this. I don't decide to do it on camera. It's not that bit. Where's the bit? Actually, I've got the wrong bit. Right, a bit I cut wrong earlier. But we don't talk about that. Right, we could put something in, find something to put in there. Not made anything for the other one. But, yeah, that was a rubber... I was going to show you... Was I going to show you the rubber stamp? I was, wasn't I? It's really, really good for a background. Wait a minute, I've got to find it. Okay, I can't find it. It's here somewhere, definitely, because I used it earlier. But anyway, let me just show you. I'm just trying to this out. This is what my idea is. Let me just see if I can put it, whether it is half. I'm trying to see whether it's half, but I'm not succeeding. So let's put it on there. That's half, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to put that onto the back there, but I'm not... Oh, yeah, I need to get some ribbon first. That's what we need to do. Don't forget, I've not done this before, so I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm doing it directly on camera. I'm thinking... And what can I do for it? Oh, that looks quite nice. But does it look like? I don't know to keep that there or not. Instead of cutting it into a tag shape, because it's obviously that colour, isn't it? We could decide to do that afterwards. Actually, that might be better. Might just cut that sliver off there. Got my new long scissors, lot. New long scissors. Yeah, I didn't know how big they were. I thought they were smaller than that, but they'll do. Right. I might leave that like that. I mean, you could cut it into a tag shape if you're using different paper, or you haven't got a double-sided. Anyway, I need to get the ribbon. Let me sort the ribbon out now. I've decided that would go really well with it. I know it's very thin. I mean, what Sandy used was it's about the same width as that, and it's double-faced satin ribbon, eleganza apparently. So take that out there. I think about 6 inches per side, but that's probably a lot, isn't it? But we'll see. I'm not sure, so I'm going to do 6 inches per. So I'm just doubling up 6 inches there. Okay, and then I'm going to cut. Okay, like that. And then where's my thing? Oh, I just put that on top of it, didn't I? Yeah. Right, so we put that there, which is now dry because I've been messing about doing things and everything else. Right, I'm going to try and put that. Let's see if in the middle or a bit slightly towards the top. I'm going to do this side first, and then I'm going to glue it onto the other side. Okay, glue it onto the other side. Yeah. So, oh, come on, glue it. Glue. Right, yeah, it's not plain ball at the moment, so I've got to be very careful. Right, okay, so that's the right way up, wasn't I? I'm using it that way up, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm going to put a bit of glue from here into it and put it slightly up higher. The reason I'm putting it slightly higher because that's obviously longer than that, although that's short. Okay, understand? Oh, no, that's not the right. Do you know what? I'm going to put it on the wrong side, aren't I? You know what I'm like. Right, let's put it on there. Let's have a look. So I'm going to put it here-ish, aren't I? There. Got some glue on it, so that should be fine. I'm going to see if I can sort that out so it's all straight and even. That's the reason I've put that on there. I might even put a word on because I found my words. I don't know if they look a bit outrageous, I don't know, but I found that I like that shine. I love that shine. I love that's my favourite, and plenty as well. That looks good. Yeah, I've got them on my group, my Facebook group. I don't know. Hopefully they're still on there. I don't know because it does annoy me so much about Facebook. They seem to kick you over. Oh, am I going to get this onto here? I'm not too keen on fabric glue because it doesn't seem to work for me. I've got some. I've got Fabric-Tac. I've got also Home and More. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this one will work. Because I'm using fabric glue on this side because it's this. Well, attempting to use fabric glue because it's this paper, and I'm putting it there. I'm matching it up with this ribbon. Okay, so I've got plenty of glue on there. Let's put some on the other side as well. So that's matched up with that. And then I'm going to glue. Right, which way? Hold on, we've got to get this the right way around, haven't we? Because it's got to open up a certain way. I'm going to put that on there. Okay, sort of thing. Yeah, the fabric glue doesn't seem to work for me usually, so that's why I don't often use like Fabric-Tac. I prefer actually using this or which is we don't get that barely Artz here unless you pay like £30 odd, which is a lot of money. It's like £36 for just a set of something. Oh no, I can't afford that. Thinking no, not £30 odd unless you win the lottery or something like that. You can't do it. Right, there we go. And if you win the lottery, you're thinking, oh yeah, I could spend me millions on that. Yeah. There we go. Right, so that I'm going to try and see if that works. Okay. I'm going to cut that bit off. I've got to move my ribbon out of the way after to cut it off. So I've got to move that. Make sure I don't touch it. So that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh yeah. Perhaps I should have somehow done that before. Yeah, they know what it's like in this craft room. Things turn out so awkward, but I mean, I'm doing things like this because people might want to sort it out for themselves, and if they come across problems as well, then that might help them be a bit more confident to sort their problems out. Why have I got this wire? I've got the wire because I've got my phone on charge between it's sort of like here. Right, I shouldn't be here. Right, okay, so that's those done. Okay, so I've sorted that out together, haven't I? So I've put that, which is, let's see what size that is. You might want to know, might you? So I'm going to try and measure it for you. It's over in this corner. So that's 5 and sort of 5/8, is that something like that? 5/8, yes, by, and it might not turn out to be the same on yours because you might, but it might be 4 and 7/8. So you might need to cut it to size. I'm going to actually round the corners. Shall I round both? I mean, it doesn't matter about that to me. Oh no, I think no. I'd only be able to round. Yeah, it'd only be the top ones I'd round actually, because the bottom one it wouldn't be feasible. Right. Yeah. Well, I suppose you could have put that round the whole thing, couldn't you? That ribbon. But no, I don't think it matters. I'm definitely going to do something with those corners though because I like to. I don't know whether it's going to look any good. I could try, couldn't I? And the bins come off again. It always does. I mean, at least it works. That's if I can fit it in there. If I can't fit it in there, I'm going to use the... Oh, it's the small, is it? No, it's the large. Oh, that's unusual. Let's move this out of the way because that's... There, look. Yeah. So now you've got a little thing, but it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so what I was going to do, instead of doing what Standard just used to do, you can use it as a project without putting that on the back. Just put a backing on. And you can perhaps put line paper to put the note on there. But I'm going to put it in a journal. That was my idea. I suppose I could put a hole in that actually and put a bit of ribbon through it just for decoration. Let me do that. I've got to find the other thing now. I get these ideas. This is why it's not organised. Wait a minute. I just switched it off. Why? Just switched it off instead of putting it on. Right, okay. I was going to put that in there. That's in the middle, isn't it? There. So I can put either an eyelet in there, which is a good idea. Should I put an eyelet in there? I only put it through that one because otherwise you've got to mess about with that one, and I don't want to do that. Okay. So if you come across any problems, look at my channel. You'll probably find out that mine, I don't know what colour to put on because, oh, orange would go, wouldn't it? Orange. I think orange and green look really nice. I'm going to get a bit of this. So imagine how much I've got of that. I adore that colour. Okay, I do like some greens. I mean, I keep saying I don't like, not too keen on green, but some greens I really do like. That's one of them. This sort of colour. I'm not keen on. I mean, it might be my. I think it's your colouring. You know, it sorts out what colours you like, because you know sort of what suits you. So I think that's why people say I don't like certain colours. Right, I'm going to put that through the front. So that will do that. What you could do is put a bit of glue on there to stop that from doing that. Right, I think you can anyway. Let's have a go. I'm going to put some there-ish, and then I'm going to pull it tight and see if it's in the right place. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully in a minute or two that will be glued, even if I didn't use my fabric glue because, yeah, right. So what I'm going to do now is just put it into a journal. So you've got your little, hold on, what was it? So where's my tag? I took it out, didn't I? That's all right. I thought I'd glued it to the, I thought I'd glued the tag to the thing for a minute. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can only have to do the tag shape, but I think it looks quite cute. Yep, that's, I think my husband's videos, not videos, you know what I mean, Blu-rays have come. Just heard the letterbox. Right, so that goes in there like that. And then you want something flat for this, don't you? Because you've got a pocket there. Flattish, you don't have to. I mean, at the moment, my journal needs filling. Okay, I've made a bit of a discovery. If it's that, it just fits on the UK A4. So that's nearly 6 inches. But if you wanted to make it slightly smaller, I suppose you could move it up like that. And then have it sticking out a little bit and have that bow. You'd see that bow, wouldn't you? I think if you tie the bow in a normal way, it would. But anyway, we don't do that. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, what I'm looking for now is a piece of, I'm looking for something to make for this. I've thought that is something I made before, and it's opposite the page I've chosen a brown page. It's opposite the page, and that looks really nice in there, but it's slightly too big, so I was going to borrow it. So I've decided I'm going to make one, and I found my thing, so I can demo that now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move that out of the way with that inside. I know how big it is. It's got to be 2 1/4. It doesn't matter about the length, but 2 1/4 inches is the width of it. So it doesn't really matter. This is the masterboard I made recently on video. I don't know if that's going to be too tall though, is it? I'm usually making 2 1/2 ones, so that's quite big for that. Right, let me just have a quick look to see if that is too tall. No, that's fine. Look, it goes below that even. Okay, that's great, isn't it? So I'm going to now demo my thing because I think this looks amazing. It's, oh, I don't think it came in a pack. I think it just came in a clear thing, but it's got this. If you see this, it's like somebody's drawn loads of different circles, and then it's got some bits of print, and it's got love you and something friend. That just says friend there, and you can't really read it too much, but it's like a backgroundy type stamp. And I've kept it on this instead of putting it on a. I think, yeah, it does irritate me sometimes. I'm going to put it away, and I've got to peel it off that. So lazy. Yeah, lazy hazy. That's me. Yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to put somewhere on here this, and then I'm going to get it all over the desk, of course, as you do. Knowing me as I do, I will do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, I think I might not have done all of it. Anyway, so I'm going to put, I don't think I did some of it down there, did I? Oh, I didn't. I did just miss that bit, look. Just do a corner or something. Should we have a bit more type? Let's have that on there. And if you don't think it's too much, you can also put some gesso on it, can't you? But I'm not going to do, because it's time. Right, time for me. Right, so I'm going to stick that on some with some, perhaps some of that will do, won't it? Oh, I was looking for that. I couldn't find it anyway, so I decided to use the one I did the other day. Right, I could put that on there, couldn't I, like that, and cut that out, and then cut it into a tag. So let me quickly do that. Oh, get it on the desk. No, don't get it on the desk. Oh, wipe it off the desk. Oh. Right, okay. Yeah, I've got a bit left. I've got a bit on the desk, so what I could do, if I've got some baby powder, I don't know where I've put it, it's over there. I say it did fall on the dog the other day. I cut it. It was on video, but I had to edit it out. not because of that bit, because it was it wasn't, you know, it wasn't a very good piece of video. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, is that not straight? Oh, that'll do. I don't think. What have I done? I'm always doing this. Ignore me. Oh well, it's going to be double. This is what I do all the time. Right, anybody else is probably too sensible. That will actually do it this time. I don't know, is it because I ain't got the sense? I think it's because I'm distracted and I'm thinking about doing whatever all the time. So, yeah, that's my excuse anyway, I don't know. Right, I don't think that will do corner rounder. So I've got to find my big corner rounder. Okay, so I'm going to round the corners at the bottom. Okay, which is sort of like this, half an inch that side. It's glued into it, so it's a bit dodgy. Yeah, it's because it's glued. It's just recently. It's a bit dodgy there. So just going to snip them off. Oh, look at that as well. Take that up there a minute. I'll either tear it off or take it up. Might as well take it up like that. There we go. Right, so there's and you put this. So I'm going to cut a very small amount here with these very new scissors that are very good. Yeah. Apparently they're titanium plated, so that's good. Right, I wanted a smaller pair really because I think they do get blunt quickly. And I've got some really good scissors actually. Oh, guess what I'm getting from Mother's Day? My son sent me some really nice paint. It's acrylic and gouache. Yay! I chose it. I said I want this. I want that. So it's coming soon. Okay, so that's what I've got. Yeah, look at that. Right, okay, go around the edge with some stuff now, don't we? We go around the edge with some stuff, some of this. You can. Let's have a look. I've got a big marker pen. I'm looking around the room. I don't know. It might be a bit more better. Or the archival ink might do it actually. Might make it a bit more black, so I can see the edge. Cause I think sometimes it gets hidden away. Ooh, I think this is very arty, isn't it? And we can do this side if we think it looks a bit clean cut, can't we? Yeah. And if you like as well, you can obviously rub it with some whatever. Looks like it's got a bit green on it still. Give it a mossy look. There you go. Right, hopefully that'll fit in my thing. Where has it gone? Oh, it's there. So it's fallen out my book now. So that would go in there. Oh yeah, that goes well with that, doesn't it? That fixes in. You can't see it, but hey. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just fix that in. And I'm going to tie the ribbons. I'm going to perhaps change... I don't know, have I glued that on? I glued it on, didn't I? Did I? I don't know. Anyway, that'll do. It'll be fine. Could change it, of course. I mean, green and pink looks fine to me. So, let's get my book. There we go. That sounded a bit American, didn't it? Book. Right, there we go. So I'm going to put mine again right against the edge. But I'm going to tie it up a bit. Actually, yeah, about the same level as that one. That's a flip out as well. Oh, that's what you could do. Yes, of course. If your page is too small, if you feel your page is too small, you can flip it that way, can't you? And that's still got that thing to hold it there. But I want to put it here. Okay, so that's got that, and that's got that backing as well to help you if somebody wants to write on that. So that's amazing, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to now glue this to the page. Yeah, that's that. Yep, like that. Yep. And I'm going to try and get it so it's level, so it's looking like, yeah. So that would fit a UK page perfectly on this side, but obviously if you've got short, tall and narrow pages, yeah, what I could have done, yeah, perhaps put the ribbon behind. That would have been great. So if you want to do it, put your other ribbon behind and just match it up with this one, which I think would be great. I don't know whether to put a word on or not. I'll have a look in a minute. So I've got my words there. I don't know. Sometimes they look great and sometimes they look a bit, yeah. Let's do a Marcy bow to start with. Whoops. Do you know that's called a Marcy bow? I christened it. If you put it behind, it's supposed to make you things like that. I mean, you could do it that way, but I don't know. I just like doing the Marcy bow. Right, I'm going to cut this out. Okay, I'll try. Should we have plenty? I think plenty because it's near the top. I just doodled words really. I just wrote with some the posh handwriting style. Yeah. Okay, and it's not straight. It's like a label. If you've got labels as well, that'd be great. It's just that I think that needs, oh yeah, beautiful. Right, so I think I'm going to cut the tiny little corners off like that though. Oh, I think that looks great. I do like, I mean, I have got these on my group as I said, but I do like that. Oh, it's, I don't know whether I could have done with a different colour than black though. Perhaps a green. Yeah, my glue's there. Look, yeah, so excuse the intrusion of my arm. Doesn't make me laugh when people say that, but because I don't even think of it. You know, when people are doing that, I don't think, oh, they've got their arm in the way. I say it for fun. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. We're not too close to that little thing there. Can we see that? Okay. I think that looks great, doesn't it? So there's my. I mean, I've only done that many on the page. I don't know if I've found it and done some more. I don't know. But I like that one. I love that. Oh yeah, pride. Oh, I could have done that as well. That would have been great. Right, would have been brilliant. Yeah, strength, flourish, joy, chance, achieve, dream, try, now, love, inspire, motivation. Yeah, it's because it's not straight, is it? Nothing's straight here, nothing. It's all a bit skew-whiff everywhere. Right, okay, hopefully you like that idea as well. I mean, I do like to, if I make mistakes, unless they confuse you, I will keep them in. Because if they confuse you, then I think, no, I can't really show them that, because I did actually make a mistake on this and did rectify it. You might have, if you can find out where that is, you might notice where that is. But anyway, there we go. So that's that. Not got that on yet. Anyway, that's a little pocket. Oh, little pocket here, yeah. Yeah, you can always ink up the edges as well. Yeah, all these. Yeah, I didn't do that, did I? That just like shows you the tag shape, which is, I think, great. And you've got a full journaling spot there. Or obviously, if you don't like the bright colours, you can. It's actually supposed to be muted, that colour. It's a digital. What's it called? Called muted colours. What's the other word for muted? Not muted colours. It's something else. It's the other word for muted. It's like that muted. But it's the other word. Where am I? Oh, say where's me? It's not there. Yeah, so that would do that. I mean, it doesn't matter if it flips open, does it? There we go. That could be a secret bit, and that could be the bit that anybody can see, couldn't it? I tied it a normal bow because it would actually go a bit better along the page there. That will stick out, won't it now? Yeah, so you can probably see that a bit. Oh no, a little bit. A little bit there, yeah. Yeah, so that, I find that easily. Yeah, so there's, yeah, that could be a bit that anybody can see, and that could be a secret bit with your little tags in. Yeah, so that people can't get to. So by the time you've grabbed the journal off them, you haven't managed to open this bit. Okay. You could have secret recipes and things, couldn't you, in there? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to tie it like... No, let's do the Marcy bow. Whoa. Oh, come on. Then I've got a bit sticking out, then I can find that easily. There we go. I do hope you like my content today. I've really enjoyed making this because it was out of my comfort zone. Yeah, you know, when it turns out to be amazing and you've gone out your comfort zone, you know, so that's how we do it. So I haven't made it. This is so easy to do. Such a simple idea. Got the idea off Septeria 18 Sandy, but I've obviously extended the idea into a flip. You can do that as a tag thing and send it in mail, obviously, instead, and just put a backing on the back, perhaps to the size you want. You don't have to do this bit, and things like that. But I wanted to put it in a journal because I like to do that. And this journal needs, look, it's like this. It needs to be like that, doesn't it? Really, really big. And I'm thinking about somebody to have this journal. So that's amazing, isn't it? So I've got my other cat journal somewhere, but I had to make another one because, yeah. I mean, it's very, look at that. It's like that. It's not, it hasn't got it yet, has it? So I've got lots and lots of pages to fill in there yet. Okay then. If you like my content today, I am grateful if you give me a thumbs up for that amazing, hopefully amazing piece of work there. And I hope that you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because that does help my channel to grow. That would be absolutely amazing. I've got papers on Ko-fi as well, and I've been told today that somebody else has used them as well. That's on somebody else in my group said should use them. Trisha May said she's been using my papers, which is similar to this, but it's like 4 different, because I can't do I keep calling it A12. It's actually 12 by 12 papers. And anyway, I'm going to say bye now, and thank you so much for watching today. Actually, well, that will actually tie like that as well. I think I like doing that because I like to put in the things at the bottom. Right, okay then, and so I'll say goodbye now. Now I'm going to introduce this. Okay, thank you.